All right, good morning, guys. What the hell is going on this morning? What? this is just pure insanity that is happening in the market right now. I don't know what's going on. Look here on the SPY. I've been saying this, guys. This pullback's coming. We're halfway to this 50-day now. It's just strange day because I saw GameStop's up to 300 something dollars. Oh, now it's selling off. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that nonsense. This is what? Whoa! What just happened on my charts? That was weird. So GameStop is not selling off. Okay. I don't know what's going on. There's issues with Thinkorswim and oh God, look at that VIR just ripping hard. This is insanity market. This is pure insanity. This makes no sense. I mean, the SPY is just eating shit right now. We've got stocks ripping. I don't know. This is a lot of volatility. A lot of volatility in the market dropping. You can see my position on VXX starting to go up. So the market drops. That will go up. What's up, Greg? Good morning. So I'm looking for a trade, and then just to top all the weirdness off, here's the stock that I've been holding for 5 years. That I bought 5,000 shares. Actually, probably 6 years when I first started trading, and this thing has actually shot up, and I'm actually positive on this stock for the first time in 5 years. So I, this market is a wild market this morning, and I'm going to be looking for a trade, but right now I'm just kind of baffled trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And it is Wednesday today. Jerome Powell, the Fed, is supposed to be talking today. Supposed to be opening his mouth to tell us what the Fed is going to do. VISL is pretty interesting. I'm gonna give that a chance to maneuver around a bit, but if it can break his 322, 325, it might have some room to move. Some room to move there. I'm just kind of baffled. GM is making a move. Like right now, there's stocks all over the place making moves while the market's dropping, which is weird. GM just selling off. So now we'll start. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. PR there. What's up, One Life? Good morning. See, I'm thinking about going on VISL here. Yeah, I'm going on VISL. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I did get filled. Got filled at 302. See, looks like Thinkorswim is acting a little funky. It's my level 2. It's a little bit off there for a second. This needs to break over 3 right now, though, and hold over 3. If not, it's going to come back down. A little bit all over the place at the second. A lot of volatility in the market today. A lot of sellers at 3 as if they get taken out. We've already popped over 3 once. It just needs to keep popping over 3 here. Still getting held up at 3. All right, Greg. We'll talk to you in a little while. Come on, get back over 3. You're almost there. You see a little bit more buy and push in here. There we go, breaking over 3, starting to move up to this top resistance here. Boy, Thinkorswim is acting real glitchy. Yeah, I saw AMC was making a nice move too. There's a lot of stocks making some nice moves. It's a weird day. Well, the SPY's dropping. Let's see. SPY's still kind of dropping. So this is what we want to see. We want to see this U shape continue to build up, climb up to this 317 area. A little pullback there. We want to see $3 hold as support now. Once this thing keeps slowly building up. This is pretty low float. If it starts to get some big volume, it really could get going, but we'll see. It's piddling around right under that main resistance. Yeah, I was trying to get on my phone app too before I started the stream, and I was having issues there as well. That's what I'm saying. It's a weird day. So we need to come back up over 3 here. There we go. Like I said, at this point, we want $3 to hold as support. You can see there's some buyers trying to hold it up there, and bids are starting to stack at 3. There we go. That's what we want to see. little bit of selling at 305. See if 3 can hold up here. Three still having problems holding. This is glitchy as hell right now. I'm trying to keep up with this level 2. I think this one's glitching bad. I'm having to look at the time and sales more than in level 2 to kind of to make sure that where the price is at. Because the level 2 is definitely acting funky. See here, starting to push up a little bit, getting a little bit of volume. A lot of sellers at 310. See if they can get taken out. Rocket finally breaking over 24. So a lot of selling pressure trying to hold this down. But the buyers are hanging in there. You need to see one big buying volume push to push it over that 317, 315 area. See, looks like we're going to test this 310 again and see if we can break that. Some buyers are buying at 310. Yeah, it looks like we're breaking through 310. Yeah, we are. God, see, look at the left too. It still got 310 on the ass there, or it did. Wonky level 2 work this morning. A little pullback there. A lot of selling coming in on this candle. A lot of selling volume. I want to stay above 3. It's got to stay above 3 here and push back up, because if not, it's starting to curl over, which is what we don't want to see. AMC halted. It's insane. It's insane. These garbage companies are running hard, like GameStop and AMC and BlackBerry. See, 3 is trying to hold. 3 starting to crack a little bit. And starting to curl over a little. Yeah, definitely lotto ticket trades for sure. There's no doubt about that. See, the ISL's trying to push back up over 3 here. You just see this get back over 3. Struggling to get back over it. See. It's trying to get back over 3. Some buyers were buying at 3. The bids are not moving up to 3 though. It's a little sketchy. Okay, now we're back. Now we're at 3. Need to push back up. Just start pushing back up towards this resistance and testing this resistance again. See a little bit of sellers. 303 or something like that. They got taken out. needs to push up a little bit more. It's getting held up so much in this area between 305 and 310. A lot of selling pressure. But it keeps trying to hold back above 3. And see there, so far we're holding. This candle really needs to push up. Needs to push over 305. See a bunch of sellers sitting there at 303 now. I'm saying a lot of selling pressure. SPY looks like it's rebounding some. Yeah, workhorse is running. It's trying to hold 3, but see, we're still kind of curling over. I don't like that. So we got to get back over as 305. It's got to stop curling down and start curling back up. Decent sized buyer there trying to hold this up at 290, 299. And I'm sorry I'm so quiet, guys. I'm trying to figure out which way this stock is going, and I'm not sure at the moment. There's a lot of indecision. We've just kind of been going sideways. F-Cell looking to test. It's starting to crack a little bit. See if buyers can push us back over 3. There's a lot of sellers sitting at 3 again. Hmm. Now pushing back up to 3. Let's see if he can get back over 3 one more time. Nope, now back down. Kind of all over the place. See, that 292 is trying to hold up as some support. Buyers keep trying to hold up that area, but if that 292 cracks, this is going to come back down. Oh, yeah, it's starting to crack a little bit there. There should be some support at 285. You can see it's trying to get bought up there, and that's about as low as I'm going to let it go. If it drops any lower than that, I'm getting out. It's already pretty sketchy because of this big curl over. So where's the bottom at? 270. That U-shape failed. Couldn't quite get up to resistance. Hmm. Oh, we're starting to really crack here. So VISL letting me down. At least so far. of looks like we may be in a channel here. Yeah, this is starting to look like a channel play. So I'm just going to put a stop loss right below the bottom of the channel. And I'm just going to let that do its thing now. I'm going to look around and see what else we got. Sound like GM. BlackBerry, nothing there. WKHS looks alright. GameStop selling off. That's selling off. So they received FDA clearance on KMPH. Put it on the watch list. Starting to come up. TNEX popping up there. All the crazy runs that happened out of the gate. Let's see, GSX, that's selling off. Take a look at VIR here. It's got resistance at 100. Let's see, in VISL back up to 290 at the moment. A lot of halts. Yeah, that's what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. This is a wonky day. It is a very strange day. Let's take a look at the SPY real quick. So SPY did try to rebound, but it is still in this downtrend. If it doesn't break over this 378 here, probably see the market drop some more. USDA temporarily suspends debt collection on some farm loans. Interesting. So where's AMC at right now? AMC still down. Damn, it ran all the way to 25. Now it's up to, or now it's down to 15. $10 drop so far. This is interesting. This VIR is real interesting. Yeah, real interesting. I think I may see 90s as support. Yeah, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go one share on this higher price stock because this did rip earlier from 70 to 100. And if it breaks 100, it could get going. It's got support at 90, so I'm just gonna put a stop loss right under 90. Risk about $5 on this to see if it can break over 100 and start ripping dollars or not. We'll see. It's the only thing that's kind of holding its gains at the moment. Okay. See, and VISL still in that 290 area. What's up, Mark? Good morning, buddy. I'll trade a large cap here and there. I mean, we just, GameStop, BlackBerry, all these stocks are running right now pretty big. So, I mean, like, if you would have bought one share at GameStop at 100, you would have made $200 if you swung that or whatever. But even the other day, was it yesterday? I think yesterday I tried to buy into GameStop at 95 and Thinkorswim wouldn't let me right before that U shape, and then it ran to like 160. So even with one share, it could have made $70. So because of how high these guys are running, I'm giving them a chance. VIR is interesting now. It's got PR as well. They're testing some COVID antibody. But this thing just ran yesterday from 45 all the way up to 100 a day. If it breaks 100, I think it could keep ripping. That's what I'm saying. I'm willing to risk $5 on this to see if it can break 100. I mean, this is kind of a bull flag. Going on here. Kind of. Yeah, no, it's a flag. Let me draw this bottom line better, this support line. It's just ugly. So we want to see it come back up and test soon. So let's pop over to VISL, see what it's doing. Still in that 290 range. It just looks like a channel at the moment. So let's see if this can get going here. Trying to push over 96 right now. Nope, still struggling. Need to see a little bit more buying come in. See some selling at that 96. 96 needs to get taken out. Needs to pop above 96 here soon. We got a $1.50 spread going on right now. It's a nice little spread there. I want to check something real quick on this on the max chart. I want to see if there's any resistance. No, there's no resistance. So if this breaks 100, this could get going pretty good. It's making a nice, pretty little flag here. If it can just go over that 96 mark. That 96 mark is holding it up. Oh, there it goes, starting to get over 96. Let's see if it's going to start popping out of this flag or not. Getting some decent buying volume coming in. Starting to push. Starting to push towards that $100 mark. Let's see. See if we can get through it. We got buying volume slowly increasing. $100 is going to be tough because this is going to be if this breaks 100, this will be the first time ever the stock has ever been over $100. So that area is definitely going to be tough. But if it breaks, it could get going. So let me readjust the top of this flag. So that last little. It's in VISL. What the hell? VISL just kind of going sideways at the 290 area at the moment. This flag is looking pretty good. If buying volume comes in here, we may see this break 100. We got this nice little push up to the top of the flag, 2 candles in a row. We got buying volume steadily increasing. We want to see a buying volume explosion. Blast this thing over 100. See, I want to look at the level 2, see if there's any sellers sitting anywhere on the ask. I don't see many sellers. So this volume bar here that just opened up needs to keep pushing up. Needs to keep pushing up green. We need to see buyers start to flood into this if it's going to break here. I mean, this is getting real close to a break. Ooh, I just saw 101 on the ask for half a second. Selling at 99. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of resistance through here. From 99 to 100. So another little pullback there. Getting rejected again. That's not a pretty candle. See the buying volume's slowly increasing, but it's not. Well, actually, just kind of turn the selling volume there. You don't want it to drop much more. A little pullback is fine, but we don't want it to drop much more. We want it to keep testing up these upper areas. A little bit of selling there. So I may not get it. 100 may be too tough. Maybe too tough for resistance. But we're still on this flag, so. As long as it stays in this consolidation, we're still good. It just needs to get back up and test some more. I'm going to check on so VISL, that may start to sell off here soon. KMPH is one to keep an eye on. It's slowly creeping up. If it could break 7, it could get going. Selling pop over the SPY. I'm trying to keep a close eye on the SPY today because how it opened up. Yeah, see, look, SPY still in this downtrend. The SPY might do some more dumping. Like I was saying earlier, Jerome Powell is supposed to speak today, and when Big Daddy Money Printer starts to speak, everybody listens in the market. Nothing's supposed to change, but you never know. Especially with Jerome Powell. He could come out of nowhere and say they're raising interest rates and all kinds of stuff, and then we could see the market have a big dump. But most likely that's not going to happen. He's not going to say that. Most likely. If he does, then you will see hoodoo like you've never seen before in the stock market. Because the feds are the one who's propping up everything. They're buying all these bonds and stuff. So if they start to taper, is what it's called. If they start to taper buying of bonds and money printing, we could get what's called a taper tantrum. Pushing back up here a little bit. Come on, VIR. You're so ready. You're so ready to break over 100. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come on, VIR. Making this nice little flag. We just need enough buying volume to push it over 100. And that candle's starting to smash down a little bit. That candle's fixing to close too. Buyers start to give up if they don't start holding this up and pushing it towards 100. And it may not break. We're just consolidating at the moment though. Now, just because it's a flag pattern, it could, drop out of the bottom of the flag too. So just because it's a flag doesn't necessarily mean it's going to break out. Ooh, see, that's a little ugly. These upper shadows are a little concerning. Sellers are trying to push it down. Interestingly enough, there's a bunch of stocks took some dips this morning from that pullback on the SPY. Cryptos have taken a hit too. Bitcoin under 30,000. Sold half your ride swing, nice. Let's take a look at VISL. Yeah, see, VISL is starting to get light on volume. It needs to get buying volume back in to push it back up to that level, but still just in this channel at the moment. But if it keeps selling off and comes down to the bottom of the channel, it'll probably crack. Pop back over to the SPY real quick. Yeah, it looks like the SPY is going to probably sell off some more. It did have a little bounce though, but And if it does start to sell off, it may hurt the VIR trade because buyers may start yanking money out if they think the market's going to keep crashing. So VIR is getting squeezed. You see, these candles were a lot wider back here at the back of the flag. And as we're getting closer into the candle, or not the candles, we're getting closer to the tip of the flag. The candles are getting smaller and smaller. So we're getting a squeeze on this. It's a nice flag pattern. We'll see if it delivers or if it leaves me sad. Don't disappoint me, VIR. You know, we're cool, VIR. We can go out to the park and feed the pigeons or whatever you want to do, VIR. It's your world. You just let me know. You just take me on a trip in a rocket ship. That's all I'm asking. We can do whatever you want later, VIR. But for now, I need you to take me on a trip. You don't like this little triangle, VIR. You want to get out of this triangle. You want to be above it. You're too good for flags and triangles. You should be above this flag. You should put your nose up at it. See, if you're new to trading, this is something you gotta understand. You gotta talk to your stocks. It's just like if you're growing plants, you gotta talk to your plants. No, I'm just kidding. Don't take that as any advice. I'm just kidding. You don't need to talk to your stocks. It's not going to make a difference which way the price is going to go. But I just like to talk to my stocks because it helps me feel better. Starting to push up to 98.50 here. We just need to see explosive buying volume come through. See, that's what I'm saying. People talk to their plants, man. People like to talk to their plants. I like to talk to my stocks. Get up every morning, check my portfolio, and say, "Good morning, stocks. How are you doing today?" And we're getting close. If buying volume starts to ramp up here, we may get this break. It's getting real close. Testing the top of the flag right now. I just need to see a little explosion, a little volume explosion. Push us over 100. Well, that candle actually opened above the flag, but we're not seeing any buying volume yet at the second come in. Need to see buying volume. Now we're starting to get a little bit. Of buying volume. Let's see here if we break. Oh, there we go. Starting to pop out of this flag. Starting to break over 100. Let's see if it gets going here and runs another 30, 40 bucks. How much you got? How much you got for me, VIR? Show me something. Show me some frisk. Let's see some frisk. Volume starting to ramp up. Let's see if it keeps coming in here. See if this volume keeps pushing. Yeah, we're pushing up. We're slowly pushing up. Like I said, we don't have any past chart history resistance or anything to go off of as far as how high this can go. That could be all it has, or it could keep ripping. We just kind of got to keep an eye on the price action and the volume. But we are getting a nice pop out of this flag so far. That was a what was that, a $10 move on that candle? Yeah, it's a $10 move on this one candle, and this is a 2-minute candle, so that's what I'm saying. If this thing starts getting real big buying volume, it can start ripping dollars just out of this little flag. That was $10 rip. You see buying volume still slowly increasing. And at this point, we want it to hold over 100 if it's going to keep moving on up. It needs to hold 100 as support now. What you got for me, VIR? You know, we remember back when we were in the flag there in the triangle and I was talking to you? VIR, you know what's up. You know you want to keep running. You know you want to keep running, VIR. You just hit that new high there at 107.04. You just need some more people come in here and buy you up. You'll feel a lot better. You'll feel a lot better here, VIR. Still getting some increasing volume. Pushing new highs. And I swear to God, my life, if you tell me to scale out of this when I only have one share, we won't see some volume back here. We won't see these volume bars start to get big up like they were back here. That's when it really can start pushing, as if it can keep getting that buying volume in. I'm gonna pop back over to VISL real quick while it's consolidating. That's right, VISL. I haven't forgot about you. I haven't forgot about you at all. I know you're in that channel. Starting to slowly climb back up a little bit. You always tell me to scale out. And this time I only got one share. I can't scale out, so. It looks like we may start to push up some more here. Getting hung up at that 109 area a little bit. We see a little, there we go. Now it's starting to push a little more. I'd say if we get over 110, it might really get going. I can't scale out with one share. That's what I was just saying. Don't tell me to scale out when I only have one share. Come on. You almost say you want to get through that 110 and start running. You know you want it, VIR. You're so close. You're so close to really having a big breakout here. Let's see here. We're hitting 110 now. Let's see if we can get going. We need that buying volume to continue to push in. See if we can pop over 110. Might start to see new buyers come in at 110. So close. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. You almost broke 110. You can do it. Come on. There. Oh. It did break 110 for half a second. Got to 110.09. One little quick pop. Come on, buying volume. Come on in here. So that candle open up right below 110. We're still testing it though. See, are we getting any buys at 110 on time and sales? Let me look up there and see. Not seeing any buys yet on the time and sales. This possibly could be a double top here if this doesn't break over 110 soon. But I'm going to go ahead and move my stop loss up so that way I don't take a loss on this since I'm up in some profit. Move it right there for now. Give this a second. Oh, VISL popping back over 3. You going to show me some frisk too, VISL? We're going to get double frisky here. A lot of sellers at 3 though. Still need some time. Still need some time. So this is a possible double top. This could come back down. We just need to see buying volume continue to push in and hold it up because we don't want it to drop back below 100. It needs to stay above 100 if it's going to continue to make this next leg up here. So we got 30 seconds on this 2-minute candle to close. Yeah, TSM calls. I don't know what TSM is. Let's see. We just need to see buying volume come in here. Push this over 110. We're getting close to a possible another leg up here. Let's see. We're getting close to that 110. Another possible test on 110 here. Real close. Rad's about to make a new high as well. I'm going to go ahead and close our triangle. Or close our, what do you call that? Flag there. That was a perfect flag breakout. Beautiful flag breakout on that. Let's see if buying volume can if it can push in here on this candle. This could be the leg up candle. It's got to get back over 110 though. See a lot of sellers sitting there at 110. I'm going to pull my level 2 up here and take a look. Actually, I can just do like this. See anybody sitting anywhere? No, not a lot. There's a little bit, looks like at 130. So we're testing at 110 right now. And it's starting to break. Here we go. Here we go. Show me the frisk, VIR. Come on. Don't slow down now. You want to keep pushing. Got to break over 112. Let's see. We might be moving right here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Up to one. Ask was up to 113. We got right up to 113 quick. There we go. 115 is going to be probably next resistance area. See, 114 acting as a little resistance. See, the buying volume needs to be increasing. On that candle, we did have a nice volume bar, and then this one is kind of meh. But we need to see a volume bar that pushes up over this one, up over this 255, and you see a lot of buying. Here we go, getting close to that 115 break. Here we go, breaking 115. We're going to keep going. Let's see buying volume push this up. Come on, let's go. Let's go all the way up to 117. We've ripped $20-something so far off of this bull flag. Let's see if we can keep going. Getting hung up at 120. See if it breaks 120. Let's see this buying volume keep pushing. Oh, we're pushing through 120. 125 is going to be next resistance. I'm going to take my stop loss out because I may be locking in here soon. We're pushing up to that 125. Look at the buying volume coming through here. Green on the time and sells. All the way up to 125. If we're going to break this 125, let's see. See if we can break through it. If it doesn't break through, I'm probably going to lock out. Buyers are coming in this. But we're not breaking 125. We're getting a lot of buying, but for some reason we're not, unless this is about to get halted. Oh, it just got halted. When we just got halted. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful little breakout play. This thing just ripped $35. Guys, what kind of nasty, crazy market do we have here? And VISL starting to creep back up to that resistance. VISL might still break out. But we're halted. We're halted right here, so we're going to have to wait and see how this halt comes out at. So a halt is when the buying volume, when there's too many buyers and there's not enough sellers. So the market makers are basically just like a middleman between the buyers and the sellers who match the shares together. And they have computers that do this. But when so much buying comes in, like we just saw here, like look at this time and sales. Nothing but buying coming in. I mean, there's a few little sales, but right up through here, so many buyers started coming in, the computer broke basically. So when that happens, they have to halt the stock. So they halt trading on the stock to match all the orders together. So usually halts can last 5 minutes, they can last 10 minutes, they can last an hour. They can last 2 days. You know, there's no telling how long they can last. They just have to get everything straightened out. Most likely, this will only be a 5 or 10 minute halt. There's not really any reason why I would say it would be any other type of halt. Like a 10-minute halt. Well, 10 minute, yeah, possible, but I don't think it'll be a 15 or 20-minute halt. Now, the question is it going to gap up out of this halt, or is it going to open right where it's at? Because if it opens right where it's at, it could start dropping down. But if we can get a gap up out of this halt, that'd be real nice. That'd be some more profit added on there. Now look at this, guys. Look at that beautiful, beautiful flag breakout. Just that consolidation right through there. And you get that increase in buying volume at the tip of the triangle, and then boom, you get these nice big breakouts. It's beautiful. Retail traders are taking over. I know, man. It's hot. It's a hot cake market, man. It's a hot cake market, that's for sure. I mean, it's just crazy. So that's why when I woke up this morning, I looked at what was going on in the market with GameStop up to 300 something, and the SPY was down, and I'm up on a stock that I've held for 6 years. That was a garbage penny stock that I never should have bought in the first place. I said to myself, oh boy, we're in for some crazy volatility. Fubo hitting 55, nice. Let's see, when did this get halted? At 9:43, so this should be coming out of this halt any minute, unless it's going to be a 10-minute halt. Or any second, I should say. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. It wasn't halted. Never mind. That's a piece of the PR. Oh, let's see. GlaxoSmithKline. So they've got a collaboration. They were saying they were testing their antibody, but now they've also got a collaboration apparently. So collaborations are usually good news. So it looks like it's maybe a 10-minute halt. We may get an old 10-minuter here. Or I don't know. I forgot when it got halted. It was a couple of minutes ago. I don't know if we're at 5 minutes or what now. Oh, here we go. We're unhalted. Let's see what happens. Let's see. We're still pushing up. Buyers still pushing in here. Look at this run. Look at this run. Look at this run, guys. Look at this. Let's see if buyers keep coming in here. I may lock out here. Unless they keep coming in. If the buyers keep coming in, I ain't gonna lock out. Look at this. We may get halted again here. We may be getting halted again. I think we're getting halted again. Yeah, I think we're getting halted again right here. Look at that, halted again. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. So this thing, just from that bull flag, just ripped $50. Guys, this is an incredible market. This is just crazy. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, I would say. So another halt here. We'll see what happens out of this halt. I was getting ready to lock in there when it started getting held up, but I started seeing the time themselves was lighting up a green again, so I was like, I'm going to hold it if it's going to keep ripping. And VISL is over 3, so there's still a possibility I might get a little something on VISL too if it comes up and breaks that top resistance out of that channel. I'm in, what am I in at? I'm in at 95 or 96. One life. I got in at 96 in this flag, down here in the flag. Now, that's the second halt in a row. Normally, you don't see a stock climb out of the third halt. Usually, you see a pullback. So, I'm going to be probably most likely locking in. One life set thinking it's going to 150. It's a possibility. But this is the second halt in a row to the upside. So, I don't know if it'll keep doing that or not. I'm pretty skeptical of it climbing to 150 out of this halt. I want to be ready. I'm going to be ready out of this halt just in case it starts to, if it does start to turn around. We'll see. PLTR running, everything's running right now. This is crazy. This is just a crazy market. Gotta wait to see a little bit of movement to know when this is gonna come out of this halt. But I'm ready. I'm ready for finger on the trigger in case it turns around, because I'm pretty happy with this profit. I mean, I only went one share. I'm up $40. I got 95 invested into it, and I'm up $42. So that's a 50% gain. That's a nice gain. I didn't have any more funds, or I would have went more than one share, but all I could afford was one share, so I had to go with it. Let's see what we look like out of this halt. We should be getting close to unhalting. See, it got halted there. It wasn't that much buying volume that came in, so I mean, One Life could be right. Out of this halt, buyers are getting FOMO and trying to jump in. This could push to 150. I wouldn't be surprised, but I am skeptical of that happening because this is the second halt in a row. So, like I said, normally you don't have three halts straight up. Usually you getting one is normal, getting two is kind of like a but getting three halts straight up, that's a very rare occasion. The probability of that is not good overall. But if traders are getting FOMO, let's see, we're unhalted here. A little quick pullback there. See if buyers start to come in or not. We may have a little bit of a sell-off. See, 125. Not trying. Let's see. People locking in, like I said, that second halt. See, it's starting to try to push back up. If it can get over 130 here. I'm going to put a stop loss right under 125. If 125 doesn't hold up, I'll be out of this. There's a little... Oh, look here. Buyers pushing this all the way back up. And we may start to move again here. If it breaks 140, we're off to 150. Oh, look at this. Look at this buying volume starting to come in, trying to break 140 here. We going to be off to the races again here? Buyers are trying to push it up. Sellers, it's pretty even right now. Buyers and sellers are pretty even. We need to see more buyers start to push in if this is going to break over. A lot of selling happened there. Couldn't break over. Oh, VISL starting to pop. VISL starting to pop. VISL starting to run. I'm gonna let that do its thing there for a second. If it cracks, it cracks. VISL starting to break up over this resistance. Let's see if this can start moving. See if buying volume starts to come in big on this or not. Pre-market highs at 335, so if it can break over this 318 area, it's got room up to 335. See, 130 is trying to hold up here. 130 trying to hold us some new support. Yeah, these moves can happen quite a bit in the stock market. This is where you can possibly make some good money. Buyers push this back up to 135 again. If buyers keep pushing this up, this is gonna make another leg up. That's an interesting candle. Now this is starting to be a little curl over, but if this candle starts pushing up here above this red candle, above 140, then we could see this start to get real crazy. Look at this. We're getting real volatile. Candles popping up and down. So this is either going to make another big move here soon, or this is going to sell off. And it pretty much depends on this candle. It's got to get over that 140. VISL got held up at that resistance still. So yeah, it's kind of looking like a curl over. What the hell? Did you guys just get that notification? What the hell did that say? That kind of scares me. I may get out of this. I'm not sure what they're talking about. They're putting restrictions on shit. I ain't never seen that before. It's starting to come back down a little bit here. That 130 support still trying to hold. I'm going to move my stop loss up because if it cracks 130, it's going to come back down. $130's trying to hold. Buyers are trying to hold it there, but I don't know if they're going to be able to or not. Yeah, so okay, so there's that profit there. We're good there. Now let's see if VISL is going to break out or not here. So take my stop loss out. Let's see what is in at 302. So it should have some support at 305. So I'm going to move my stop loss. 304 now. So that way I'm not going to take a loss if this doesn't break out. But yeah, see, now it's starting to curl over. So that's what I was saying. Out of a second halt, it's very rare you get another leg up out of that second halt. And you can see it sold off. Buyers did try to keep pushing it up, but I don't know, that notification from Thinkorswim was real sketchy. So VISL did come back down close to that. Oh damn, I just now realized I've only got I still was on one share quantity, so I need to put my stop loss back in here. I'm actually going to give it a second. Let's see, what is that? 306. $303 is starting to come back down a little bit. But I'm going to hold off putting a stop loss for just a second because this could be just a little shakeout. I don't want to get stopped out right before this thing starts to move because that could happen. I don't want to get stopped out on a little tail. A little lower candle wick. So when you see buying volume come in, push us up to this 315 area. Again, when you see this candle get over this 315 area. Still selling at 310. Come on, VISL, show me some frisk. You're starting to perk up a little bit. You need some more buyers come in, push this over. Yeah, okay, it's just for GameStop and AMC. It popped up so quick I couldn't catch the whole drift of it. Trying to keep an eye on the VIR and the nonsense whatever Thinkorswim put out. But I don't think I've ever seen that message before on Thinkorswim. Putting restrictions on certain stocks. That seems a little sketchy. Well, I don't know. I guess it's not that. It's rare, but it can happen. So if this doesn't break out here the next few minutes, then this is gonna come back down probably to the bottom of the channel. If it comes back down to the bottom of the channel, it will probably sell off. But if it's gonna break out here soon, it needs to stay above this $3 mark. Cash sweep, but I think it's just like your cash. How much cash in your vehicle or whatever. Yeah, yeah, I know in life. The fundamental traders, they're probably a little salty right now. Yeah, no problem, no problem, Robert. Appreciate you joining us. Virus, let's see, Robert, you asked how to know what to trade for the day. Uh, I do have a video in my playlist library or playlist lesson, day trading lesson playlist. That's what it's called, day trading lesson playlist. You can go to that, and I got a video in there on how to find these runners. I'm also going to be doing an updated video here probably today on my strategy, and I'll go through all that too. I'll do like a basic beginner's guide, a new updated beginner's guide, so you guys can check that out. I'll try to get it out today. I may not get it out today, but I'll try to. Maybe tomorrow before I post it. Right. Right, one live. Yeah, I know. I'm sure they're crying. See, VIR back up to over 130, so that may still run. And VISL is just struggling right now. Okay, all right, guys. I'm gonna take. Yeah, if you watch that whole day trading playlist lesson, you'll be close to where you need to be as far as stuff you need to know. Like I said, I'll get that little beginner's guide out today. It'll be a little bit more updated, and because some of those videos in that playlist are a couple of years old, so some of them need to be updated anyway. But I'm gonna take a little breather here. I'm gonna take a couple of minutes while this is deciding what it's gonna do, and I'll be right back, guys. So give me just a couple of minutes. I'll be right. All right, so we're getting close to a possible breakout here. Testing that upper area right there of resistance, 315 area. I do want to make something clear because there is seems to be a lot of new traders in here. The market is not always like this, and don't worry if you miss out on this crazy hot market that we have right now because you're still learning. There will be other hot markets, or there'll be other hot times like this where stocks are ripping left and right on these big rips like this. Last 2020 was not very consistent for rips, but there was plenty of big rips last year. There's plenty of big rips before the year before that. As long as the stock market is around, you will get into these hot markets that goes in cycles. But so far this week is probably, I would say that this week has probably been hotter than any week in 2020. Yeah, here's the thing. GameStop is a fluke. There is no reason for GameStop to be worth the value it's at. I was saying this Friday that $50 was too much for GameStop. And things ran up to 300 and something. Like right now what we got is we got a bunch of retail traders and people going against people on Wall Street right now, which usually if you try to take on Wall Street like they're doing in that Reddit group, I think it's StockTwits or whatever, who's behind this crazy run on GameStop. They may think they have the upper hand, but Wall Street will play games. They will play games with retail traders like us. So, don't. It's a good thing you got into trading. Like it's never too late to get into it and start learning. Because, like I said, every year there's going to be nice rips all through the year. There's going to be places to make money just about every day in the market. So don't jump the gun and try to jump in with $1,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 and not know what you're doing because you probably end up losing it. You could get lucky, but I know it's very exciting. Yeah, I know it's very exciting for new traders, but you don't want to risk your money. You don't want to gamble. Because if you don't know why you're buying a stock, then you're gambling, and you don't want to be gambling in the stock market. Because the house wins when you gamble, and the house is Wall Street. So I definitely don't recommend using Robinhood. That app has had so many issues and weird things. And yeah, the Wall Street bets. I mean, Wall Street, Wall Street bets and stock twits. They're winning now, but those are also the same channels that we're doing, or not channels, but whatever you want to call them, pages or whatever. They're the same ones who've been losing money forever. So it's about time they got some good wins. But there's been plenty of stories from Wall Street bets and stock twits where people were going crazy with options and stuff, and they end up losing $300,000 and stuff. Some kid killed himself last year because he lost $300,000 that he didn't have. So, like, they may be getting some good calls right now, but you don't want to be Basically, this is what it boils down to. You don't want to buy stocks because somebody else is buying or selling stocks or tells you to buy and sell stocks. You want to learn yourself. You want to know every time why you're getting into a stock and when you're going to get out, where you're getting into the stock. You want to know what you are doing, because if you do not and you're just following stock twits or any of that, then they could be winning now, in another month they could all be losing all their money again. So yeah, like the Wolf of Wall Street was a real movie. Like that was not a joke. That Jordan Belfort is a real trader. Jordan Belfort has his own YouTube channel. He is the Wolf of Wall Street. Leonardo just played Jordan Belfort, but that story is a true story. Wall Street is full of hoodoo. It's full of scams. It's full of nonsense. And Wall Street has the government on their side. So when you're going against Wall Street, you got to be on your game. You cannot play around. You cannot gamble. You have to know what you're doing. Exactly. Exactly. The casino wins, and you're just gonna be pushing buttons. So now I'm not trying to scare you away from the stock market, because, like I said, there's plenty of times to make money and ways to make money. I mean, I'm what, 6 for 7, or no, I'm 5 for 6 after that VIR win this week. So it is possible to make money on your own. You don't need to be following anybody. And you guys just saw live here, me getting this stock way down here in this flag, and it ran $50. So there's plenty of ways to make money, but at the same time, you just want to be cautious. You just want to know what you're doing. Yeah, the Wolf of Wall Street, Big Short. The Big Short was based off of a true story as well, which was about a bunch of stock market hoodoo. Like, this stuff happens all the time, and GameStop is one of those hoodoos right now, because it doesn't make any sense for it to be that high. But value investors, like One Life was saying a few minutes ago, value investors and fundamental traders are getting their asses kicked right now because they're going off of that instead of technical analysis. We might start moving here. We're starting to move here on VISL. Starting to pop out of this resistance. We're probably going to run into resistance at 325, and then for sure at 334, because that's pre-market high. Let's see if buying volume starts to push this up. Might break 325 here. Let's see. A lot of sellers there. Let's see if buyers push through. You see a bunch of buying. Starting to see a little buying at 325. Let's see. They're getting pecked at. 325 is getting pecked at. If it breaks 325, I think we'll hit this pre-market high, and then we may even keep running. Maybe, maybe not. That 334 is my profit target. But I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a shake. 325 still holding up, though. So we got to see 325 break. But if it gets up to 334, I will give it a chance to see if it'll break and push for a new high a day. Come on. Come on, VISL. Show me the frisk. VIR showed me the frisk. I want to see some more frisk. Show me some frisk. Let's break that 325. Let's go on a nice run here. You got good PR. You're doing things. Ooh, look at that big buyer at 323. That's a nice buyer there. You'll learn a lot from this channel, and we got a great community of traders like One Life, Daniel B, Mark Guzman, Mark Dalton, Dom. We got a bunch of pretty good traders in the community that you can get a lot of good information from, as well as all the content. Ooh, look at there, pushing through at 325. Let's go. Show me the frisk. Let's break that 334. Get on up there. Let's go, buyers. Push this. Let's see if his buyers can come in here and push this up. Let's see if we get some crazy volume. We're breaking out of this channel right now. Come on. You're almost there. Let's see. Let's push to 334. Let's see it. Let's see a new high a day. Oh, here we go. 330. Got some resistance at 330. Let's see if they get taken out. If they get taken out, we're off. A lot of sellers there. On the level 2, big sell orders. So still getting held up at 330. Oh, a lot of them just got taken out. If we see another buying volume push here, we're going to hit a new high a day. If this breaks 330 here. Let's see if it can do it. Oh, we're breaking 330. Let's see. Let's see if we push to a new high a day. We're 3 cents away. 3 cents away from a new high. Nope, 330 still holding up. We started breaking, but it's still holding up. That's why I said we need that buying volume push. So we may have a little pullback here. May have to consolidate a little bit longer. Come on. You know you want it, VISL. You know you want a new high a day. All these other stocks are ripping. You don't want to be the little weird kid in the corner who's not ripping. You don't want to be like that, VISL. You want to be cool. You want to be part of the popular crowd of stocks that are going on nice runs. Yeah, this is definitely a FOMO market. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you guys don't know what FOMO means, it just means fear of missing out. And that is basically where traders, usually a majority of traders, get scared that they're going to miss some big profits. And so they just start buying things that are starting to run, and then they just push it up even more. I just like to talk to the stocks, man. I like to talk to them. These stocks are my friends. Sometimes they're my enemies, but today they've been my friends. So I'm trying to give them encouraging words. There's still a lot of sellers at 330, man. We gonna need a big buying volume push to break this through 330. Yeah, One Life, or not One Life, but DB, Daniel B is talking some truth right now. If you think Wall Street is gonna let these retail traders get away with manipulating the markets or anything, it ain't happening. Exactly. The SEC is gonna. Oh, here we go. We might be pushing for a new high. We're a penny away. Let's see. Let's see if we can break this pre-market. I'm gonna get ready to lock out just in case it don't break here. So we came right up to that pre-market high. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance to try to break it because we did pop over 330 for a second. I'm not a stock whisperer, trust me. These stocks are not moving because I'm talking to them. I can guarantee you that. It's just a hot market right now. Ooh, big buyer just came in there at 330. We are getting real close to having a nice breakout. If buying volume pushes this over this pre-market high at 334, that's the last line of resistance. Then we got room up to 345. If it can break, maybe a possible move to that 350, and then if FOMO kicks in and all the crazy retail traders jump over into this, it could push up, but still struggling here. Still struggling a bit, so it could easily stop. It could easily hit this 334 where it just hit at pre-market high, and that could be the end of this. So that's what we got to be aware of. I mean, this is major resistance. And there's been a lot of sellers between 325 and 334. So we're going to need to see a lot of big buying. And see all these sellers sitting at 333. Let's see if they start getting taken out. Oh, look at here. We're pushing. We may be pushing. There we go. New high of day, 335. Got some sellers at 335. Let's see if they get taken out. Let's see if buying volume starts to flood in now. Got some buyers sitting at 330. 335 is you getting pecked at? Uh, 335 holding up so far. Let's see. Got to take these guys out at 335. This is going to keep running. So we're still getting hung up in this area. We did hit a new high a day, but it was just one little penny over the previous pre-market high. So we need to see a lot bigger move. This may come back down a little bit here. We want to see 320. Well, 325 just cracked. I was about to say we want to see 325 hold a support. We do have a doji star that usually leads to a sell-off, which is this little pullback that we're having. It could sell off more though, but this doji star where you got this white little cross on your chart, that a lot of times can signal a pivot point. So we hit that resistance and we're starting to pivot over. So if this doesn't hold up above 320, then I'm probably going to get out. I'm trying to give it a chance to see if it's going to stay up, but that's not really a good indicator there, that little doji star. And 320 is starting to crack. Okay, buyers did come in at 320. So we need to see buyers hold this up, new support. Need that old resistance to be new support. So that's this top line here. This old resistance. We break over that resistance. Now we want to see that resistance turn into support. We want this to be the floor now. Want this to hold up to cancel that want this to hold up to cancel this doji star out. If it can hold up here for next 30 seconds, if it can this candle can close over 325, we can see it start to come back up again. So you see buyers pushed it up off that old resistance. Got 5 seconds on this candle to close. Alright, so it did close over 325. Now we want to see it push up. If it starts pushing down, this is a curl over. This could be a sell-off, so this candle needs to start pushing up. I'm going to redraw my resistance line there a little bit. See. It's kind of like something right like there. So this is trying to hold above. If it holds above, then buyers will see that and they'll be like, okay, this ain't dropping, we're going to come in. Hello, Kunal. How you doing? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I got it wrong. I'm bad with names. Please forgive me. So at 325 is starting to build a support. Buyers starting to stack on the bids there. That's what we want to see. We want to see 325. We want to see new support levels building. When two companies merge, that can lead to big rips. If two companies have a merger. But basically with a merger, one company will probably act like the parent company and absorb the other company's shares into their shares. So the other company will not have a ticker symbol anymore, and the parent company that the one company gets absorbed in will be the main stock. But that can lead to some rips. Mergers, collaborations. You know, we saw that collaboration on VIR that pushed it up. Those are positive things. See, how's the SPY doing? Where's the SPY at? SPY's at 376, so SPY's selling off a little bit again. Yeah, VXXX I'm up on. Ooh, if the SPY's selling off, though, I'm going to get out of this. Trying to give this guy a chance. It's getting a little sketchy. And I got a call, guys. Hold on just a second. Damn factory warranty. Always the factory warranty. Back down to 315. 315 should be at bottom support. I am going to go ahead and put a stop loss in now. 310. Starting to come up a little bit. I want to look at the SPY. I'm going to put a stop loss in real quick so I can switch from this. I'm going to just put it in right below those candles. Let's see what the SPY is doing right at the second. Yeah, SPY having another sell-off. Let's see what kind of news we got. The White House response coordinator says needs funding to increase PPE, which still has a shortage, so that's not good news. Robinhood. See, this is what I was just saying. Remember, I just said earlier that Robinhood always has been glitchy and always has problems. That's why I don't recommend it. But right there, already today, some Robinhood users experience issues with crypto trading. Robinhood's working to do its thing. Let's see. Get out of here. TD Ameritrade app has been resolved. Then we got a trader halt. Let's see. Fidelity, we're aware some clients have experienced issue this morning and we're working urgently on a resolution. Charles Schwab, same thing. So this is wild. All these different platforms are having issues. What is going on? What is going on right now? Jerome Powell's supposed to speak here in a little bit. This week we've got some, today so far has just been, it's just wild. This is absolutely wild. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's a wild day. And you see as the market's crashing, my VXX position is going up. If the market keeps crashing, if we get into a big crash like back in March, VXX will be pretty good. But remember last week I bought into this at 1650. I was saying, I'm expecting the market to have a pullback soon. And now it's all the way up to 1870. All right, VISL, I need you to break out here. I need you to break out so I can go get some lunch. The East Coast, that's weird. That is weird. East Coast lost internet. So did the Midwest. I don't know if you did it or not. One Life, but the other. Let's see. Was it the night before? Yeah, the night before last. I thought it was just the snow. Remember, I was saying yesterday morning that we got a bunch of snow and my Wi-Fi and internet and electricity and stuff had all went out and been coming on and out and acting funky. I thought it was the snow, but then other people were telling me they were having issues, and somebody called. They called their cable company, and the cable company said there was a power outage in the whole Midwest, north area, whatever you call it. I'm in Wisconsin, so that kind of mid area as well. So now you're saying the East Coast had a big power outage. It's some funky shit. 2020 was kind of crazy, but 2021 is seeming to start off a little bit more crazy. I don't know what that means with the power outages and stuff, but that's some funky stuff. And we got brokers that are having issues. This is chaos. The market is chaos. We got crazy rips. We got TD putting restrictions on things. Speaking of the cryptos, I know they were taking a hit earlier. I wonder if they've rebounded at all. I'm going to take a look at some of my portfolios and see. Yeah, it looks like some of them have started rebounding a little bit. see here. Well, Bitcoin's back over 30. Litecoin's down to 123 though. See what goes on with that. So some of the cryptos did rebound a little. So if this can hold up here and this can curl back up to that 325 area or 335 area, then we could get that possible breakout. But see, when I was saying when it comes up to that pre-market high, we needed a big buying volume push. If you look down here at the volume bars, we never got it. We got a white bar on that doji star, and then we got selling volume. So if this red bar would have been a green bar, this white bar would have been a green bar, then we could have kept moving on up, but the buying volume didn't push in. It didn't make it a new high, so we'll see. It's trying to curl around now. If it can keep curling up and we get that big buying volume push through that area, we may be good to go. Listen, I've been telling you guys about this Great Reset shit, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist like that. The only reason why I'm putting that information out there is not to scare anybody or to be a conspiracy theorist. Is because these crazy global leaders are saying that they are meeting together and doing all this stuff. Like all I'm doing is just relaying the messages that the global leaders are talking about. You know, if you've not seen the stuff going on with the Davos Conference 2021, it's all the Great Reset stuff, and that's their word. They coined it. They even got a commercial out now where they're like, "Oh, the Great Reset sounds like a doom and gloom word," and then they got like Charles Schwab looking like a bad guy on the, or not Charles Schwab, but Klaus Schwab, who's the owner and founder of the World Econ Forum, on like a newspaper and stuff. So I don't know if the Great Reset stuff is going to happen. All I know is the world leaders are telling us that it is going to happen. So I'm just making people aware because most people aren't paying any attention to that stuff. But because I pay attention to economics pretty close, I've been seeing that. And they want to switch from a shareholder capitalism to a stakeholder capitalism. Yeah, I know. I know you're not going to change your mind one life. You think it's all nonsense. You'll be thinking it's nonsense until we're all eating space food and whatever. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah. I didn't even think of that. Klaus Schwab looks like Dr. Evil. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to read about it anymore. If you go to my community tab and go to the Swamp live stream, or not Swamp live stream, but the Swamp channel, my other channel with Greg, where we discuss politics and all that stuff, you can find the links, or you can go and you can just right now put Davos Conference 2021 in YouTube, and I mean they're live streaming the Davos Conference. World leader, President Ping of China is part of it. He's already talked about it on there. John Kerry for Secretary of Climate Change or whatever the hell Biden made John Kerry. He's going to be talking to people or talking at the Davos Conference. You got every world leader just about, even the Russians. The Russians are a part of it. They're all talking, and this is not stuff I had to like look up. They're on YouTube on their live streams for the Davos conference talking about all this. So I'm not making this shit up. All you got to do is YouTube Davos Conference 2021 and go listen. Now, whether they're telling the truth or, whatever, I don't know. But all I do know for sure, no conspiracy theory whatsoever, that a majority of the world leaders of governments and corporations are talking about doing a great reset publicly, live on YouTube. So, believe it, don't believe it, don't watch it, whatever you feel like. But I'm just saying, it's out there. This is not a conspiracy theory. They're talking about TD Ameritrade on at CNBC. Well, I might get out. Oh yeah, this is starting to crack a little bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. It started to curl up, but now it's starting to come back down. I'm gonna give it half a second. Well, actually, I may move my stop loss up. 313. Yeah, I'm gonna move my stop loss up to 313 in case 315 cracks. Because if 315 cracks here, it's probably done. Yeah, they've got a website too. Absolutely. The worldeconforum.org. They're not hiding it. These global leaders and stuff, they're not hiding it from anybody. Just because you're not paying attention to it doesn't mean it's not out there. Like, they're not hiding it. It's out in the open. I ain't trying to scare anybody. Not trying to freak anybody out. I'm just telling you, the information is out there. It's just something to be aware of. I don't know what's going to come out of it. I don't know what's going to happen, but all I know is the most powerful people in the world are live on YouTube telling us what is going to happen. So, take from it what you will. See, how's the SPY? Let's just check the SPY. I'm concerned about the SPY selling off some more. Yeah, see, the SPY came all the way back down. It is getting a little bounce here, but that may just be a little bounce. Their website is propaganda. I mean, it very well could be. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just telling you guys it's out there. But if you Google the Davos Conference 2021, you'll see them all talking. Let's see, we're starting to push back up a little bit here. Still trying to curl over. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with all that. All I'm saying is it's out there. You can do what you want with that information. This can get back over 325 here. This could be ready for another move up. Yeah, they make it sound real good. It sounds great. Everything they're talking about sounds fantastic, It sounds wonderful. It's all rainbows and unicorns. And them talking about we need to rebuild trust. Rebuild trust in the corporations and rebuild trust in the governments. And if you've been following me for a while, you know how I feel about trust in governments. So, and we had a debate the other night about the Great Reset on the Swamp channel. And like I said, you can go to the community tab on my channel and find the Swamp channel. There's several videos posted from there, but we had a debate about the reset if you're interested in all that, so you can go check that out. But yeah, if you're new, let's just say I'm not the biggest fan of governments, especially our U.S. government. They're a special kind of stupid. Let's see, we might start to pop back over 325 here. We're getting a nice curl. This is a nice little U shape. I'm going to go ahead and take off these lines here. But this is a start right here of a nice little U shape. So that top resistance is right there. And if it breaks out of that top resistance, it'll make the next level up. But so far, this is a perfect U shape. Volume a little light. Ooh. I was gonna say, I don't know if that was a glitch on Thinkorswim there for a second or what. The level 2 wasn't moving at all, or the timing cells, and then all of a sudden we're right up at this resistance at this 335 area, and we may get this U-shaped break here. Let's see 335 on the ask. If 335 pops up on the ask, we'll see if there's enough buyers. We'll see how many sellers is at that 335 high a day. SPY still bouncing up a little bit. Come on, you're almost there. So I need to talk to you again, VISL. Are you feeling lonely? Are you missing the conversations, VISL? You know you want to, VISL. You know you want to break that 335. You want to go on a nice run. You know you do. You see all these sellers sitting here at 335, and you see them start getting taken out. We are getting some orders at 335 on the time and sells, but these positions here are not being taken out yet. Let's see. I'm doing a little pecking. You see buying volume increase. This green buying volume bar. I want to see this increase and push up so this can break through. Let's see. We're getting a little wild here. You want to show me some frisk, VISL? Show me some frisk. I've been patient with you. You know, I've been taking my time. Oh, look at that. Look at that quick little pop of 337. Let's see if we start going here. Getting the U-shaped break. We're getting this nice U-shaped break. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see here. Let's see if we start getting real funky. Let's see if this volume comes in. Show me the frisk. Show me the frisk. Break that 340 and go crazy. Break that 340 and go crazy, VISL. Show me some frisk here. Show me some frisk. Break through it. You got it. You got it. Oh, there we go. Come on, let's go. Come on, buying volume. See these buyers pushing in here. Come on, let's push in here, buyers. Come on, let's go. Let's get up to 350. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you, VISL. You know you want it. You know you want to get to that 350 area. And we actually just kind of pulled back below this U shape, so it needs to hold above the U shape. It needs to hold its gains above that. We don't want it back below it. Come on, VISL. Come on, buying volume. Let's go. Let's go. Let's push this up to 350. Come on. What did I say earlier? 345. Yeah, 345 is some resistance. And after 345, 350, it looks like we got room up to 375. Well, that's nice to know. They're donating, and they should donate it. See, we're still under this U shape, though. We pulled back below this U shape resistance area, so needs to get back above that. Needs to close above that 335 area. We got 20 seconds for it to close above 335. Come on. There we go. Nice close above 335. Let's see if this buying volume floods in. This is the time. If buying volume floods in on this candle, then we'll probably see 350. Well, a little indecision here. A little bit of indecision. It needs to hold above 335. Starts cracking below that. Okay, seller at 337 trying to hold it down. Come on, VISL. Show me that frisk. You started getting frisky, then you stopped getting frisky again. Holding up so far. Let's see. This is where this buying volume's got to push up. We're going to see this buying volume bar start pushing up. We want it to be pushing up green, not red. This thing is pretty low float. It's not moving very hard to be a very low float. Just getting quick little pops. So I'm waiting for I need to see some big buying volume. If you look at the volume bars down here, there's only been 2 that touched 1 million. So if we could see another big million in buying volume come through, this could go on a nasty rip. But at this point, that could be all it had. See, 330 trying to hold as support. So this U-shape is a possible fake out U-shape break. But if this thing is going to rip, it needs to do it in the next few minutes. Because if it doesn't start ripping, then it'll have to come back down and consolidate sideways again and make another U-shape or something. Let's see. Buyers are slowly taking back over on this candle. This buying volume and this candle both turning green. Let's see if they start flooding in here. A little tug of war. A little tug of war going on. Got 30 seconds on this candle to close. Really needs to close over 335. Worst case 330. Closed right at 335. Let's see if buying volume's going to push. Come on, buyers. Come on, VISL, you sweet little stock. You know you want a rip. You know you want a big rip. Come on, let's go. Let's go on a nice little trip. VIR took me on a little trip on a ship earlier. Now I want VISL to take me on a trip. I'm trying to travel around the world here. Come on, VISL. Take me on a rocket ship. I'm buckled in. I'm ready to go. I got my goggles on. Let's go. Come on. You can do it. So a little pullback, so it looks like it's not going to get this break here. Probably going to have to consolidate. 330 is trying to hold up as support, though. Buyers are stacking the bid at 330. And a lot of them got taken out there. Oh, and they're still coming back in. They're trying to hold this 330 support. That's got to hold. This is going to have a chance to break here. 330 cracking. See if this candle can get back over 330. Yeah, there we go. Back over 330. So 330 is holding. God, stock is moving slow. I'm getting hungry. Come on, VISL. Do something. You're just slowly creeping. Let's see, 330 keeps holding. May get another push up here. There's some selling pressure, trying to keep it down though, for sure. If you're see, I'm not on a margin account. I'm on a cash account. So there's no PDT rule on a cash account. It just takes I think it's 48 hours for any cash that you use to settle. So like if you had $1,000 and you traded on Monday and used all $1,000 in a cash account, you wouldn't be able to use that 1,000 again until Wednesday. But you can break it up and you can trade 500 on Monday, trade 500 on Tuesday, trade 500 on Wednesday, trade 500 on Thursday, and then trade 500 on Friday. So you can get around the PD2 rule with a cash account like that. But just keep in mind that any trades you do make on a cash account, like the money I used today so far will not be available tomorrow. It'll be available Friday for me. You know, this is the second trade I've made, and this is the seventh trade I've made this week, and it's only Wednesday. If I win, well, if I get a win on this, I'll be 6 for 7. But that's how you can get around the PDT rules. Cash account. Are you on a cash account or a margin account? If you're on a cash account, don't worry about what it says about the day trading stuff. If you're on a margin account, it matters. If you're on a cash account, it doesn't make a damn. It'll say that you've only got a few trades left, or 0 trades left, but that doesn't mean anything for a cash account. It's only relevant to margin accounts. PDT rule only applies to margin accounts under 25,000. And I have a video explaining all that in the day trading playlist lesson library thing. I'm going to get that name right eventually. We're getting close to a possible another leg up. This is kind of a little U shape here. If it breaks back up above 335 again, I think we'll start to see this thing shaking and moving. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Starting to get a little buying volume coming in. Starting to push. See if it keeps coming. Come on, VISL. You want it. You know you want it. You know you want it, VISL. We're slowly pushing here. A lot of sellers sitting at 340. We're going to need to see them get taken out. You see that time and sales. This time and sales up here light up green with 340s. If we break 340, I think we're going to hit a new high a day. I think we'll probably get up to that 350 area. My dog's going crazy. Getting real close. Come on, VISL. You know you want it. Take me on a trip. Take me on a trip in a big old rocket ship. Let's go. Let's break that 340 and get going. Show me some frisk. Show me some frisk. Let's see the frisk. Show me the frisk, VISL. Show me the frisk. Come on. Here we go. 342 starting to break down. We may be about to hit a new high a day. Let's go. Come on. A little bit more buying volume and this is going. Look at there. Uh-oh, we're starting to move. 344 at 345 area. Remember earlier I said it was going to be real tough resistance, and there's a lot of sellers there. So we're going to need this bid. We're going to need a big buying volume push to break through that. If that don't get taken out soon, I'm probably going to lock it out here. It's getting pecked at. Let's see. Come on. A little bit more buying volume push. A little bit more. Take these guys out. Getting real close. A lot of selling there. Oh, and three. Oh, here we go. We're moving. 350 is going to be next resistance. After that, we got all the way up to 375. Let's see if 350 can break. Need to see a little bit more buying volume come in. Come on. Come on, VISL. Show me the frisk. Come on, VISL. You're so close. So close to going on a nice run. See here. See here. We may get going. Let's see if we see 350. Come on. Let's see 350 on this ask. Let's touch 350. Just touch 350. Let me see what's up at 350. Come on. Come on, VISL. Take me on a rocket ship. Let's go. Let's go for a trip. Getting real close to breaking that 350. Let's see. 349's got some sellers. They're getting slowly taken out. Come on. Come on, VISL. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm buckled in. I'm ready. You're so close to going on a nice rip. Come on. Let's see here. 350 has some big sellers. They're starting to get taken out, though. Let's see. I'm going to get ready to lock out if this doesn't break 350. Oh, there we go. Breaking through 350. Let's go. Come on. Let's keep running. Let's keep running. Where's the buyers at? Where's the buying volume? Come on, buying volume. Keep pushing in here. Let's see this up to 375. Come on, let's see it up to 375. You got it. You can do it. Come on, VISL. Let's go. Let's go on a nice run. Bunch of buyers stacking at 351. We're pushing up some more. 350. Oh, we're pushing up some more. Let's go. Let's go here, VISL. A lot of selling at 357. Let's see if they can get taken out. Okay, it's holding up at 357. Starting to come back down a little bit here. We want to see 350 start to hold as support now. I don't like the way this candle looks. I think I'm going to lock it out. That candle is an ugly candle. A lot of selling pressure trying to push this back down. Couldn't get on a big massive run. Let's see. It may pop back over 350 though. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance to see if it's going to stay frisky or not. See, 350 still acting as some resistance. Now we're back. Ooh, big buyer just came in over 350. This is starting to push up again. We may be off. Maybe off to the races here. Some big selling at 355. Let's see if they can get taken out. $355 is almost taken out. A lot of sellers there. Oh, back below 350 again. We don't want to be below 350. We want to stay above 350. If this can't hold above 350, I'm locking out. Got 30 seconds on this on the 5-minute candle to close. We want to see in the next 30 seconds. We want this to close over 350. See, the bids are stacking at 350. Buyers are trying to hold it up over 350. We got a little tug of war. Got a little tug of war between sellers and buyers right now. Well, let's see. Nice close there. Nice close over 350. Let's see if this keeps climbing. This is close to going on a big break. If a lot of buying volume can come in over here, over this 350. We're still getting held up though. Oh, here we go. 355 slowly getting pecked at. A little bit more buying. Come on. We're either going to have a pullback in a minute or this is going to rip in a minute. One of the two. It's just kind of all over the place right now. Put a stop loss in like 341 under the bottom of these two candles. If these candles don't hold up, it'll have a pullback. I'm gonna give it a chance, but either way, I'm locking in some I'm gonna be locking in some profit on this. Either way, if it turns around on me, still green. If it keeps ripping, that's even more money. So we're good to go. Good day of trading so far. See, buyers are trying to hold it above that 350. And that candle right there was actually the first one over 1 million in volume since back. Actually, that was the biggest volume candle of the day. Or volume bar of the day. The most volume in that one candle there. So if that buying volume keeps coming in here, we're going to go on a nice run. If we get another 1 million in volume candle, we're going on a nice run if it's a buying volume candle. So pecking at that 355 again. Pecking at it. They're getting taken out slowly. Getting taken, ooh, real close to going on another move here. Come on, VISL. You know you want it. You know you want to go on a trip. Up and back down under 350 again. So I don't know yet. It looked like we was about to go, and then it came back down again. So a little sketchy. We're testing this whole 350 area. Needs to get back over. Oh, and then you saw a quick drop, and I got stopped out there. So I am done. I am out of this play. So 2 for 2 today, 6 for 7 on the week of trades. This one took a while. This one is a lot slower than I thought it was going to be. And it still could possibly keep going, but now that it's pulled back right there, it got rejected at the 355 area, it's going to have to consolidate again, make another little U shape or make another little triangle like this one. It's going to have to consolidate, but that's all right. Two wins today. VIR with the nice rip out of the flag, and VISL took a long time of waiting, but it finally did climb. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. We will be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys joining me as always. And if you're new, make sure to get into that day trading lesson playlist. My favorite scanner. There's a video in the day trading playlist lesson that'll show you how to set up the Thinkorswim scanners the same way that I have mine set up. So go check out that video. It's all like if you like a lot of your questions, you probably will get answered if you go check out the day trading lesson playlist. And like I said, I will do a updated kind of beginner's guide today and try to get it out for you guys by tonight or tomorrow. So I'm getting hungry, so I'm sorry guys, but my stomach is overweighing the questions. Normally if I have time, I will answer questions like that, but you can find in the day trading playlist lesson. If you still don't understand it after that, come back into the stream tomorrow or Friday or whenever and ask your questions, and I will try to help you out if you can't find it in the day trading playlist lessons. But all right, guys, y'all have a great rest of your day. Until next time.